This is the time a far-right paramilitary cell attacked Spokane, Washington with bank robberies and bombings. So this happened in 1996. On April 1st of that year, two men left a pipe bomb outside of an office of the Spokesman Review newspaper in Spokane, Washington. The bomb exploded, causing damage but injuring nobody. About 15 minutes later, two masked gunmen robbed the U.S. Bank branch on Sprague Avenue. The robbery was executed with military precision, and the robbers made off with about $72,000. Upon their exit, they lit a pipe bomb and told everyone in the bank to evacuate. The bomb exploded, causing significant damage. At both scenes, the attackers left typewritten notes that expressed Christian identity rhetoric and denounced the banking system. The letters were signed at the bottom with a Christian cross superimposed with the letter P. This indicated that the attacks were linked and were carried out by Phineas priests. The bombing at the newspaper office was designed to divert police attention so that the robbery could take place. Phineas priests are militants who follow the ideology of Richard Kelly Hoskins, a white supremacist and Christian identity adherent. The name comes from the biblical figure Phineas, who is rewarded by God for killing an interfaith couple. The ideology calls for violence and sabotage in accordance with what its adherents refer to as their religious beliefs. The group struck again on July 12th, with the bombing of a Planned Parenthood clinic also in Spokane that caused significant damage. About 10 minutes later, the same U.S. bank branch was robbed again, this time by three masked gunmen. About $36,000 was stolen. Again, the attackers left notes indicating the operation was carried out by Phineas priests. Unable to catch the perpetrators, authorities released a sketch of one of them and set a reward for over $100,000. Someone came forward with information about a group of four men, those being Vern J. Merrill, Charles Barbie, Robert Barry, and Brian Radigan. Surveillance determined that they were most likely the perpetrators, and law enforcement began to close in. In early September, the group sent threatening letters to their previous targets and began to prepare for another robbery. On October 8th, they made their move and drove to Portland, Oregon. The FBI was watching the entire time and warned the bank, leading to them locking their doors. After failing to rob the bank due to the warning, the militants began traveling back to their residences in Idaho. However, they were intercepted and arrested. Merrill, Barbie, and Barry would be captured that day, while Radigan would be arrested later in March 1997. The first three were given life sentences for the attacks, while Radigan, who was convicted in a separate trial, was given 55 years. If you found this interesting, follow for more stories of America's underground.